Game number one, we are going to start off with Texas and Ohio State. They're playing in the Horseshoe. This one's Saturday, 11 a.m. Central Time, God's time zone on Fox. It is the second straight for Texas against Ohio State. You remember the 28-14 loss in the CFP semifinals last year. If you look at the numbers on your screen, Texas right now, the best odds that you can get are Ohio State -1.5 or Texas +2.5. The consensus is 2.5 pretty much across the board at all the major sports books. And, you know, I'm a little curious about it. 47.5 appears to be our total everywhere. Opened at 50.5. It has come down. And our money line opened at Ohio State -140, Texas +120. Right now, the best odds you can get are Ohio State -120 or Texas +106. So not great odds on the underdog here. There's been a lot of money coming in both ways on this. Let's go ahead and close out that one, and we'll look at what we've got on the screen here. Don't forget, bettingcfb.com is where you can get the stat sheets. I'm going to have new ones up for next week, but for now, this is what you're getting. Texas 5-1 against the spread, 6-0 straight up in their last 6 openers, but they are 1-6 against the spread against the Big Ten since 2006. Ohio State 0-3-1 against the spread in their last 4 openers. Ryan Day, until last year's college football playoff run, he was 0-3 against the SEC. So, something to pay attention to when it comes to this. Do we really consider Texas an SEC team just yet? Those numbers are a little right? Looking at this, Steve Sarkisian, of course, is our head coach for the Texas Longhorns. Looking at the roster talent, you've got number 3 for Ohio State, number 5 for Texas. Power rating, these two are pretty much equal, number 1, number 2, whichever way you want to go about it there. Adjusted returning production, Texas surprisingly has more, but Ohio State is slightly more talented, so do with that what you will. The Ohio State numbers from last year don't really matter compared to this year. Texas, kind of the same thing. We know what Arch Manning is, or at least we think we do. We hadn't seen anything great out of him just yet, so something to pay attention to with that. The average offensive rank for Texas is at number 11. The defensive rank for Texas is number 2. The average offensive rank for Ohio State is 2, and the average defensive rank for Ohio State is 1. Now, Matt Patricia is the new defensive coordinator for Ohio State. I'm very curious what exactly he's going to look like after they lost Jim Knowles, but I don't imagine the defense takes too big of a step back. They've probably got the best defense player in the country in Caleb Downs. Let's do some position breakdowns here. These are based on experience and recruiting ranking, right? We'll say that. Quarterback, Texas number 24, Ohio State number 59. That's the entire quarterback room that we're looking at. Remember, Ohio State had a lot of guys transfer out. Devin Brown is gone to Cal. He did not even win the starting job there. Aaron Nolan transferred out. He's going to South Carolina. He is not going to be the starter there because of Lenore Sellers. Texas, Arch Manning, and then the guys that are behind him. I think it's going to be good stuff. Offensive line versus defensive line. Ohio State's offensive line, number 8. Texas defensive line, number 13. Pretty even matchup on that. The running back for Ohio State, running back room, number 10, compared to the linebackers for Texas, number 1. Texas has a defense, boy. They have got a defense. The skill positions against the back 7. Ohio State skill positions, number 4, and the back 7, number 1. Very interesting how this is going to look when Ohio State is on the field. A lot of this is going to come down to whether or not Julian Sayin can make plays. When Texas is on the field, their offensive line, number 17. We got questions about this offensive line, right? The defensive line for Ohio State, we're looking at number 8. So 17 against 8. Again, pretty even. A lot that we're going to find out in this game. The running backs for Texas, 26. Of course, Wisner, fantastic. They got all kind of guys back. So number 26 running back, number 5 linebackers for Ohio State. So that seems like an advantage to Ohio State. Obviously, we'll see. Skill position for Texas, number 6. The back 7 for Ohio State, number 3. This is going to be an interesting ball game. It's pretty even across the board. Who is going to step up and make plays? I'll tell you, I think that it's going to be Ohio State. I am rolling Ohio State. Best number that we can get on the board is Ohio State -1.5. Give me the Buckeyes in this first big game for week number 1. Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Subscribe, leave a review or comment, follow @GaryWCE on X, and check out the web store,